So we're going to check it. Yep. We have two games. The first one is the game between Dennis and Petre, and the second one is Francois and Lovro. Okay, that two games we will check it. Okay, so let's check the table one first. Dennis and Pat. I saw the result that Lovro is the only three-win player so far that he beat Dennis. Okay. Anyway, so let's bring the first one on the table. Okay, this is the game. So if I move it, then it changes, I suppose. Okay. Good. It's the game between Dennis and Petre. Dennis is white, Petre is black. For now, in this situation, so is it good for black or good for white, do you think? In this position, is white in trouble on the bottom side? It looks so, but just a while ago it was fine. But now it looks difficult to handle. Okay, so let's check it from the beginning. Okay. In the opening stage, Petre played some of old-fashioned moves. So I think it is a good chance to discuss about the old-fashioned and the new fashion. Okay, this double hane is good. Black played this double hane. This double hane is good in some cases and sometimes bad. For instance, if black had blocked to this direction, so if this was the game, like this, then I would say that it is favorable for white, because white's this punnuki is on the right direction, like this one, that you see that there is a white stone. So that's why instead of this one, black played here, black blocked to this direction. So even though white took the punnuki, it went to the direction where black has enclosed the corner. So that is the better one. So that's why, when was it? Some months ago, I shared the idea that black just take the corner, white takes corner, and black may just come to the corner directly. With the third move, you can just directly come into 3-3. It's the move to block white's double hane. In this case, if I place double hane to take over the corner like this, then after that, black can choose the corner. Then black can choose this lower right corner, then the upper right corner. Okay? And the lower right corner, if black chooses this option, then later when white approaches like that, this formation is quite good. This one or this one. The combination between black's these two stones on the lower right corner and the punnuki shape. So that is a good idea. So in this case, white has only this option, or here, or black plays this one. So even if this big, pattern, this pattern, if this comes, the black goes down here, then later black can choose the side here or this one. That is, the difficult pattern. It's not easy to know all the sequence, right? Okay. White plays Atari, attaching connect. Black defend, white comes. So that is a pattern. Okay. And then black cut, push, throw in this one and take it. So in this position, in general, white plays this one. That is a very good move. In case white plays like this one, black can push once. That's a nice point. And when you can choose the stone on the upper left area, the corner, then where would you like to play? We have, several options like A, B, C, D, I suppose. Okay, A, B, C, D, like that. Then which move would be good, the best in this position? Black may just play like A, normal option. possible, but instead I would prefer playing here, because then it's easy to approach in this direction, this area. So, okay. So black is free to choose the color. If black plays D, then one can easily approach to this direction to break it. Black need to focus on the left side. So anyway, if you have free to choose, then it's better. Okay. So this third move 3-3 invasion can be a good option. So please consider in your games. Okay, anyway, so double came. And still, the old pattern, when this 3-3 invasion comes, then white answered here right away. That was the pattern. But nowadays, it's not necessary. White need to play the additional move. So white can tenuki. So white did. And here, black like this one and this one. Okay? That two are the how to say, the old-fashioned moves to me. Okay, so when I see these moves, I feel that I smell of the old-fashioned because how to say, nowadays this kind of moves that black played for black or white, played for the side in the opening stage doesn't come. Instead, black plays for the corner. For instance, instead of the last move, black can approach to the corner directly, or what else? To play here, possible, okay, but not directly to the side like this. And here as well, it's the move that black plays for the side directly. Instead of this one, attaches an option, Hane, then black plays this one. White goes down, then black cuts. If white exchanges this one to play 10 in this way, this Atari, then black extend. Then you see that there's no bubble between stones. When black plays this one, then you see that there is a bubble between stones. There is a space between stones. But the variation that I showed, if we see the result, then the bubble between stones, there's no bubble. It's all attached. So it's much tighter. So this is the trendy idea. It's like the youngers, they wear the skinny jean, right? But to wear the skinny jean, it's a bit how to say, uncomfortable, right? But okay, in their point of view, it looks more better, is it? So that's why instead of the regular fit, they use this kind of skinny jean. But this one, to me, it is it's like a regular fit, which isn't bad. But I feel that okay, I only smell the old-fashioned. And after here, okay, and here, black's turn. Where would you like to play? Okay, black play here on the game. And I suggested that instead of this one, black can play for the corner. But there is a special move that I also, taught my lecture. It's the perfect case. So I ask it. If there is my student, then you would know. Good question. Yes, that is the one that I want to inform it. Maybe I need to have a water bit. Yes, G16. If black plays here, then that is the move. After here, what to do? How to react it? D6, D6. D6 is okay, but since black's one stone in the J3 is here, this is the one. It doesn't mean that black continue. Black may continue like that or continue like this, but instead of this one, the meaning of this is that if white answers here, white has basically two options, this A or B. So if white says that I want to focus on the left side, so I play for B, it's the left side friendly move than the upper side. Right? Then black can just approach here, just with one exchange. White answers to take the corner, then black extend. Now this AB 1, 2, this one remains as a good exchange for black. Because if there's no exchange, and let's say no exchange, so how can I erase this? I'm not familiar with this OGS program like that. So if now black plays this move here, then white won't answer to this one because it's over concentrated. White may answer like this. White may play pincer like that. So just this one remains as the good exchange for black. Okay. So instead, if I push here and white says that I want to focus on the upper side, then black may answer. When white said that I want to have upper side, black can just take it like this. Or just this exchange is considered as the good exchange for black, like that. Okay. And then black and tenuki. If this white stone was on the 3-4 points, 3-4 points like this one, like here, and black's move was here, like that, then it is more powerful. Because in case white answers here, black can directly attach to play for the left side. But in this case, in this position, if I place here, there's no good continuation. So black may jump or tenuki. And if I place here, black may even block. This position comes in the, I think, this game. But okay, we're going to check it later. So anyway, black played here, white played this, and black just divide. Again, the move for the side. So I would say it was favorable for white. If I were white, I wouldn't play here. I would tenuki to play somewhere else, and you guess where I want to play in this position. There are many good places, but to me, one area, one spot is pretty shiny. So I want to play. Mm-hmm. I can see the chatting board. So L4, L4, okay. Q14. To push. Okay, I can push here. Okay, or to invite the here in this way. That's a bit unusual. Okay. So this L4 means that you want to invade to the lower side. Is it? Okay. So of course, what wants to come because it's black's biggest area. And this move means that you want to increase the right side. So there is a move that you can do both. Okay. But which one is better? It's not easy. Not easy to know which area is more important. For instance, is A side important, B side important? Not easy, is it? Then you can ask it to your opponent. So how to ask it? Yeah, Q6, P6, P6, Q6, this one. Okay. So white plays here. Okay, that's the move. It's much clearer because black has two options, A and B. So let's say black plays this A, like this one. Then it means that black fully focus on the lower side, therefore opens the right side. To come to the left side like this is a bit lukewarm, is it? A bit lukewarm. So instead, white can play here and block it directly. It doesn't look like a good one because black can hit the head of two stones, right? But white can play Hane, and don't need to afraid this cut because white can play this Hane. This is the remarkable move that you can remember. After Hane, if black plays this cut and take it, then this shape is really good for white because it turns to the case that white attaches here black plays Hane, and then this bad exchange, white black steps in to white's area. It's same, is it? Exactly same position. This one and this one, like that. Therefore, after here, push below Hane, Hane. Normally black plays double Hane, then white extend, and white plays here. And you see that the right side is great. It's great, and this clamp A left. So this can be a good option. Yes, so this shoulder, if you use this as the move for jumping, okay, I think many people use this as the function for just jumping like this, but that's a bit, abstract. I don't know. I mean, okay, it's good, is it? It's good, or the other one is also good, but it's a bit abstract. You cannot grab something directly, is it? So instead of this one, you should use this as the forcing move or asking move. That if you play here, okay, then you open the right side clearly, so I block it. And if you push here, then okay, you want to focus on the right side, then the right side doesn't look like the important side anymore. So I go to the lower side, like this. Okay. That attaches a good move. Hane, then white plays this counter Hane. Black cannot cut like this because there is the weakness in this corner. White may directly play like this one. Then there are too many weaknesses, difficult to handle. That's why normally black connects, then white can jump to erase this lower side like that. Or white may connect or extend like this. So in this position, to invade somewhere around here wasn't easy. But with this exchange, the health, it's much easier to erase this area. So this one. Okay. You ask your opponent that, okay, you want to focus on the lower side, then I play for the right side. You want to focus on the right side, then I play for the lower side, like this. Okay. So one can get a clue that I don't know which area I should play for, but here, after this one, one can get a clue. Okay. So these kind of moves are very often used in cross games. Okay. But this one, it's only 2 space extension, so I like it. No, lower side is not more important. You feel that the lower side is more important, but then that feeling isn't right. White has the condition on the right side, so black has only one extending stone on the lower side, so it is not. Okay, and white plays here, so that was too slow. Okay, so in my point of view, this move A, this move B, already C. Okay, C. Okay, let's forget about it. But ABC moves are the moves for the side directly. There's no connection between these moves and the corners. So I would say that were a bit slack. So especially the last one, one can directly play here. So that is quite a good one. Jump. If I place like that, still I feel it's better than this one. Jump is also quite the slack move. Okay. So instead of this one, what can black do? Now difficult because maybe black should just extend. This one doesn't make this area on the lower side as the real territory. So and Hane link, I think it's not the right timing. A bit too soon. Maybe instead I can just complete to the lower side. We can attach or right here. Then this A is just jumping the middle. That looks too slack. Instead, maybe I can even peep and block and say that okay, I saved my group. What did you do? And black won't say anything. But here, so black plays this shoulder to fully increase this lower side. Okay, White push twice and attach. Okay, good. Maybe push just once. Can be more powerful to attach here. And black's this block later. Let's say black blocks, then it isn't really painful. So I would keep this exchange but come to this area. But anyway, after here, still it's not easy to handle. Even though black has many helping stones like A and B, it's not easy to handle this invading stone. So that's why I feel that A is in the wrong place. If the A was placed more here, then it would have been much better. Okay, like this. Okay. Anyway, therefore, and here white played this one. Okay. After Hane was good. If black blocks, then white can make this butting move to look for cut. That cut is working. The ladder is working for white, so that one is working. Therefore, black need an answer, then white can play this Hane and push to go. So that was okay. So that's why black had to step back, and white's attach was also a very good move. But I think this was too much. If I just makes this butting move, then it was quite favorable for white, because there are two of painful points, which are A push and B push. But B push is really, easy to see. For instance, if black plays here, white can push. You don't answer, then white can fly away. So I suppose black need to play here, then white can push and extend. Then this white's group is nearly safe, like this one. So as long as white saves this group, white is leading, because black doesn't have point, right? So it was good enough, but white push here. So I suppose white was expecting something like that. It would be great if black answers, so white can even just fly directly. But black played Hane, that was powerful. So I saw the game up to here, and now there's no good option. White should use this kind of stuff like that, but black may even block directly. Or extend. Okay, not easy. So actual game, white cut, black blocked directly. Okay, so difficult. White may push first, block. Oh no, then it's not working. Okay, so difficult. Okay, so white decide to abandon, but black can cut. Cut, is the cut necessary? Instead of this one already, black could have chosen this option. That looks more powerful. Okay. Here, black can block to fight against this one. Possible. Okay. So black could have endured like that, but extension doesn't look bad because why is this cut? Black should have cut them. Black should cut and Atari. Then white cannot make the connection underneath. It'd be difficult. So black should have cut. If black cuts here to take these two stones, then it must be great. So this one doesn't look like the best option because white also took lots of points. But locally still, I can say that black gained points. Okay, black attaches Hane up to here. This is the game. This exchanges doesn't look necessary. I think white gains some more points too, because we cannot see the good continuation. Okay, so I think the game was good favorable for white, but because black succeed on the lower side, white chased. But white, okay, black couldn't get the best out of it, and black is losing points. So I think white is chasing. Okay, so up to here, we check, and we should go to the second game. just leave it like this. I saw the game up to the point here, and it was really good for black. So I thought that, okay, it must be a very good game for black, and then I left. But up to here, it looks still very good for black. But does black need to attack hardly like this? Okay, but we'll see. Still, it looks pretty good for black. White is too thin. The game become very good for black because white invade here. That was so tiny area. White shouldn't come. White can just simply play Hane later. Then block, it leaves the cutting point that white may use it if the ladder is working, or clamp like that. So Hane and then jump. That looks like the proper option. Then the left side isn't really great, so wasn't necessary to invade. So black got a chance to attack, and it bothers this lower side, and white had to answer. But maybe black can even play this. No. Okay. So white had to connect, but white answered in a wrong way, so the game became really good for black. Or even earlier, still, the game was good for black. So okay, let's check it. White approaches once and then play here. Okay. Instead, black can take the corner. But okay, black just answered. And this is the questionable move. Most of the case, when opponent approaches high to the 3-4 points, you better attach underneath. Then that is a pattern, like this. White's corner is quite big, so that's why nowadays mostly the knight move approach comes in order to avoid giving the big corner. But white plays this one. That one, it's connected to this position. I mean, let's say white has a stone, black comes here, and in case white tenuki, for instance, black pushes this one, then how should white react it? I mean, black plays shoulder it and white tenuki, because this this shoulder it was one of the main topics of my whole school in this season. So I have lots of ideas about this. Okay, you don't see me? Now it is working, right? Okay. I suppose. Okay. I feel that the live is a bit behind than what I see. I think the board is not showing the variation that I have. Okay. So maybe you should wait a bit. Okay. There is a supervisor who is doing this format. So I'm just waiting for it. Okay. Anyway, maybe we can talk about the Go stuff. Have you checked the LG Cup final? The game between Shin Min-jun and Koje. That games were very interesting. You don't find my review? Okay, I gave it. No. This is the review. Okay, so let me send it. Okay. Yes, it was quite an interesting game. And I got surprised that up to move 70, 80, the games were really 50-50, according to the AI programs. So that was quite good. And in the end, Simin-jun won the second and third game, so he won it. He's 2 years younger than Koje, so they are all early 20s. They are quite, young and strong. Okay, try again. So how can I try again? LG, it was LG Cup. So Kami, I shared the link that I have. I don't know what else I can do. This is the one. Yeah, international or tournament. Okay. Koje never lost the game on the final, but it was the first time that he lost on final. But he's only like 24 years old, like that, and he already won 8 times the World Championship. So I think it's not over for him. He still plays pretty well. Okay, maybe I should open again and share it. Okay, so let me do this again. Okay, so review this game. Yes. So okay, I opened the room again, like this. Okay, it's the same room, I suppose. So now, okay, I close and open the review room again. I hope it is okay. Still not? Okay, strange. So what to do? I suppose, I close and open again the room, so it should be possible by now. There's no because I signed off. I see. I don't know, but I was signed off from OGS and now I'm signing in. So is it working now? I don't know why I just signed out. Okay. Now it's my fault. Sorry. Okay, so where were we? In this position, for instance, in this position, black plays here, white tenuki. Then black may push here. So after black pushes this, how should white react? That was the question that I had it. How to answer? It looks like a simple question, right? I mean, black plays here, white should just block, is it? Okay. Then black blocks, white plays here and jump. Then that is considered as the good result for black. So instead of this one, therefore, normally white pushes here once more. So this big avalanche shape comes, while black may extend once more, like this. Okay. So I brought this to the table because this turns to the similar situation than before. Black's one stone in the other case, it was like that, but similar. Okay? So it must be good for black, even in this position. While black can even go down, then white can only put the stone on the 5th line like that. But cannot say that it's a good shape. So no, this move, I don't think that it is good, so white should just attach. So cannot say that it was good. And black covered and then cut here directly. But normally black doesn't cut. Instead, black can just push. This push 2 times, it's already strong enough, or black can keep pushing even. Okay. So that is good enough. But cut, okay. White takes it. And I was expecting this extension because here white can push, then what to do? Block, then white can cut like this. So extend, then white can cut. This is quite annoying. So no, white should have played, but white played this one, not even this. So okay, black took it. So that was a great result for black. So after this, I can say that the game was really good for black. Okay, white played here. White can put the stone on the fourth line like this, and black approaches. Clamp is also not necessary, this exchange. White may come like this one. That pip is annoying. That white may attack this black's group and make this black's group very ugly. So this is also okay for black. So okay, block was big. Pincer, white play here and black answered. So white can take the fourth line to erase. That looks a bit slow. And black could have played the pincer like that. That's quite unusual pincer. But in this case, I think it is quite okay. Because in case black gets a chance to play another, shoulder, like this one, to play like here, then black can connect between, this influence and this influence. Now it's looking each other, so make the synergy effect in the middle. Okay. It looks good. But actual game, black just answered and let white extend. And this is also quite slack, that extension. Okay. Black may play here or here. I would prefer this one. Okay, white jumped. That exchange looks good for white. So I felt that black couldn't fully use the thickness what black had. This kind of game is quite clear that white has corners, lots of points, and black has nice potential. But if black cannot use the potential, then the game must be good for white. And this extension as well, the last move. 3 space extension here. That looks also too passive. Okay. So I wouldn't do. What else? Black can play here like this to increase the left side, or this one. Maybe after here, black can block to fight like this. So out of play here. After that, let's say white plays the slack move. White plays for the lower side, like what black did. Then now, what could black do? Black can play here, just this one. That looks good enough. While black may attach like this. This kind of move can be quite annoying. Attach and Hane to fully focus on the middle. Okay. So black should have this kind of strategy, not just collecting points. If black just collect points, then black cannot win this game. Therefore, white didn't need to come. Okay. White may exchange this as an exchange. So, like using it. White shouldn't move it. White didn't need to come. If white plays Hane once and like cover, that white just erases black's area, then white has about 21 points on the upper left area, and upper right is about 5, including capture stone 6, that's 27, 37, 40. White has about 45 plus Komi, so 50 for sure. But where can black make 50 points? It's quite tough, is it? The lower side, black has only about 15 points area. The left side is also only 5 points plus the potential. The right side is also about 5 points plus potential. So 25 points plus potential. So it means that black need to make 25 points in the middle, which is difficult because white also makes points while black is making it. but that invasion was too much. Black could. Okay, if black plays Hane, we're gonna wedge, I suppose, to look for this one. Okay, so black need to block, connect, connect, cut, connect, connect. Then it looks okay for white, so black should cut. So this kind of negotiation, okay, possible, or black may just extend because white's shape is quite ugly, and white had to connect because still this move isn't really working. That must be difficult for both. Black can just go down. If white answers, black can play here. This one, black can cut. Okay, not easy. So cannot. It's difficult to see the good variation for white anymore. Black played here, but it was better that black goes down. Okay, in this kind of position, often going down is the better option because white need to play this bad exchange. Let's say bad exchange, but otherwise, if white plays the same move like actual game, same move, black can throw in to kill it directly, because the move one already removes this black's white's liberty. So after here, white need to cut, which weaken this upper side, the left side white's good at A more. Is it? And white need to play the same move like actual game. So if this situation comes, then compared to the actual game, we can see the difference. This shape is a lot better for black. Okay, but anyway, that is just a little details. Since this group becomes so weak like that, the game is really, really good for black. Black can cover once, but I wouldn't continue to let white clearly save, because black might play here to attack it. So I think it was better that black just exchange once and come like that. Because in case black got the thickness in the middle, black may come to A to threat this whole group. Okay. White jumped. Okay. Black played Hane and connect. Oh, that's too passive. That was too slow. Okay. Instead, black could have played here directly and come. And this one, but white can connect. Okay. There's no big deal. Okay. No big deal. Okay. Not easy. Okay. So white played here. Oh. Okay. So black wastes some turns on the lower side. So that's why white got a chance to save this group. Here white had to connect. White should connect. That was bad. So black cut. And this is the one that I saw. Okay. Black played here. Okay. White can answer this one because it's alive in this way. Or here. Okay. It looks better than this one. So that's why black got a chance to squeeze a bit. Okay. But anyway, it is alive. Oh, okay. Okay. So we should count. White has about 25 points on the upper left there beyond. Plus 5, 30, 30, 35, 40. White has only 40. Then the game must be good for black. Black has 21, 23, and the right side 33, 36, 46, about 50 plus the thickness. Okay. Not a big difference, but clearly the game is favorable for black. Okay, not a big difference. I mean, I was expecting much bigger difference than this. And instead of this one, black can play for the upper side, this one. If I place here, black can take this too, which is quite big. So I need to connect, and black can play Hane. If white captures this, then black can cut. So after this Atari, white should be able to play this one, then black captures. White can connect. So it doesn't mean that black can clearly kill this group. But as you can see, it's nasty. So black gonna have chance to squeeze it. Is there a better option for black? Black may cut or hane to have this exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black may even play like this one, and here. Okay. Connect, then black plays this one. So here, this one. So still it's 3 liberties, so black can win. So white doesn't have time to connect, white can only jump first. Then it looks okay. Still black can play here. Then it looks not easy to clear up this area, right? Just connect. So after this, white need to connect. It means black cut, white can win. Now capture here, this one like that. Okay. So that is working. But while white is taking, black can reduce this area and take this one stone for free. So this kind of stuff black can aim it. But actual game, black got a chance. Black didn't touch. But now it looks working. For instance, black push and cut. White need to connect and hane and capture here, hane. And after this, there a good option for black. If black plays this loose move, then white has 4 liberties, so white gonna win. Okay, this capturing race like that. So black should be able to attach, to remove the liberties, like this one. Then, okay, so difficult to do this one, but it's working to make this as a core shape. Okay. Otherwise, this is seki, like this one. So there is something. Okay, so still there's something. So black need to aim this. But okay, so even that is working. So by point, black is not far ahead, but black is much thicker. Okay. So I prefer this game slightly for black. Okay, so game should just ongoing like that. So we should maybe switch this to the first one. Okay, so let's switch. Is it possible to switch? Okay. I hope this time it works normally. Okay, great. So we saw the game up to here. I did not count, so maybe I should count. White has about 50 plus a bit on the lower side, and black has. The game must be favorable for white. Oh, now it looks okay for white. I prefer taking white. Okay, and okay, black invade. Black need to come. If black plays this kind of loose move to let white complete this lower side, then white's territory goes up over 60. Over 60, so it must be difficult. So it was a good decision for black to step in. Okay, white play here. Because this one, I suppose white worried that there will be a cutting point. that black can use this one or this one later. Okay. Then it's better just connect, because this one is like giving one move for free. Okay. If it is connected, then Hane is in center. If this Hane is center, black can make more elastic shape like this. So better not giving it. Okay, so black is out. Oh, did not connect. Why? I think white had to connect. It was quite good mode for white. In case black answers for this, white can cut to play this one. That was sort of miai. If black saves this, maybe white should have cut this once, like this one. It looks okay, like here. It was okay. Okay. It won't change this good situation to bad situation. But anyway, don't feel necessary. Maybe white thought that white has many cross threads like this, so start it. Like this and capture. Okay. Now, can be black need to use like this one. Quite bad cross thread, but what else? Now what to do? If I place here black, this must be good for white. Still need to connect, capture. And looks difficult. Black may use this one and capture, and white may jump to give this corner. This must be good for white. Okay, so ko is also not bad. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think white is in a good situation. So what's the game? This is the game, right? Okay, the black cut here. Okay. White better answer because white is leading. White doesn't need to change things. Okay. So even this one, okay, it was good for white. So instead of this one, black should have cut. If black cuts here, then I don't think that it is working. Black may even go like this and capture. Then it's clearly dead, that there's no two eyes. So if black had these two stones in the middle, in this way, it must be very good game for black. And here also, maybe black shouldn't cut, but maybe need to block here to play like this. Possible. This Atari black can go, and this one also black can play here. White has this Tetsuji. That's ko, like this one. So can do the ko, like here. But this ko must be okay because there's no good cross thread for white. Okay. Just captures it. Even if I play here, black captures. This must be good enough for black. Or here. Okay. So there is a ko. Like here, white blocks. There should be a way to avoid. Black can play here then. This is the way of thinking that you can find the good one. When black connects white, this one was the Tetsuji. That white can do the ko, right? So if it is your good move, okay, what about me? Take it. But white can play this Atari in this case. So capture. So cannot avoid it. Okay. So difficult to avoid the ko. Okay. Or at least jump then. If black jumps to let white crowell, if white makes the connection in this way, it must be good for black. So black had to jump. Then there's no ko because there's direct cut. So black had to play like that. So this capture and cut were bad. So it was a difficult situation for white, but all of a sudden it turns as good situation for white. And the game is now like that. White can use the cause threat. Okay, why need to use this cause threat? There's nothing else. Capture and connect. Then white's groups are all connected. Black need to go here, then white can chase. This group is pretty weak. It's more like dead, just directly. I can say that it's dead. So that is sent there. Oh, but why didn't? Okay. Why didn't? But this must be good for white anyway, so okay. Game is good for white. Okay, so we don't know who's gonna win. The first game. Now black is looking for cut. Francois is looking for cut. It would be great if black cuts. R18. It isn't big. If I place this one, white can, but okay. I suppose white worries this middle group. For instance, white plays here, then black answers like this. Yeah, it can be a cause bet, yes. The situation is pretty good for white anyway, so white just choose one of them. So this game, let me count it again. So each time when this kind of happening comes, you should count it. And you can check the fact that who's leading. Okay, black has about maximum 45. But white had already about 25 points with the right side and the upper side. Okay, I can. Okay. So here. These are 25. And the left side is also 5. So 30. White has 30 plus middle plus komi. So if white has only 10 points in the middle, white is leading. But white has way more than that. It's already 5 stones, 10, and including the neutral areas. So it's like 20. Then white is leading about 10 points for sure. Okay. Time is, of course, a issue. Okay, so this game has more time. Good. It jumped. So with this move, we can see that Dennis understand this game as his good game. Okay. Instead of this one, if white thinks that white is behind, white could have played like this one. If I place here to look for card, then answer, then white blocks. Then you see that this black's group is cut, so pretty weak. So maybe black push once and then here, then white can still cut. So in any case, if I cut like that, then it's pretty weak. So while attacking, white can get points. But instead, white just shut this area. So white is make sure to win this game by points. Okay. Black extend on the top, but white can still come. So it's not a big deal. I think it's the perfect timing for white to start with this one. White start attacking it, then must be quite annoying. White may just block like this. This black's move is painful, but black got this nice base. But still, I think white can attack. Extra game, white plays for the upper side. Okay, white can. So Dennis wanted to make things simple, I suppose, which is good idea. Okay, so I think this game, we can check it later. So Gami, sorry, but can you switch to the next game again? Because that game is going to the edge. Okay, so black pushed. Okay. So here, that AB exchange turns black's profit. White should have played Hane. This must be the right one. Okay, and black exchanges the moves, what he need to do, what he can do. And push once, but Tenuki. This knight move is quite the good one. So one of the biggest. Oh, white answered. Okay. Oh, that Hane is too small. The big point move must be this one, except this upper side area. If he doesn't see this A, then this left side move must be the biggest one. How big is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so about 8, 9 points. It's quite big. But the move what black played on in the game, oh, but white answered. Okay. So if black can play for the left side, then the game must be good for black, even without finding the Aji on the top. Let's see whether black can find that or not. White has 14, 15, 20, 32, 38, 40, 45. White has 45. Black has Black has only about 50. Oh, black connect there. Suppose black wanted to aim the thinness of middle, but white can ignore now. If I place this, then I would say white is leading the game. If black cannot find the upper side Aji. Oh, that was quite small. Okay, so white should ignore it. If I ignores, then white would ahead 5 points. Okay. So often, the Go players who are good at the fighting part, they are weak at the end game part. So, do you know the reason why they are weak at the end game part? The fighting type players. I think Petra is the type that he fights. It's very simple. The fighters, they are weak at the end game part because they have not much experience. Their games doesn't go to the end game. Where if they play 100 games, then goes to the end game part only like 20%. Then only 20% of experience in his Go lifetime. That players doesn't have it. Then simply weak at that part. So experience. But the territorial type players, they are much better at that part because they have more experience. So white played this. Okay, so white is leading. So black must cut now. Black must cut to do something. This one, it's there is something. And maybe black plays Hana and just play here. Atari. That Atari is annoying. So black should be able to play this one. White goes down, connect here, and black attaches. So this direct way, white wins, black wins. So white need to play here, black can even play this one. Capture here, this one goes down to win. So white doesn't have time. White should just cut. And here, this one capture, come. Therefore, white shouldn't exchange this. White should just throw in. Black attaches and then take it. So use this as the neutral area, like this. Like here, this one. Then to invade, to throw in, it's call. One step call, but anyway, it's call. So it's a big burden to do this. Right? So need to do. And if this call comes, then this A cutting points, Black may use it as the bunch of cross threads, while this B group is running for saving, and this C group as well. So I think Black can do. So Black should find this to win the game. So that is the exciting moment, whether Black can find this or not. Okay, I can just simply connect to look for connection. There's nothing in the middle. Okay, so game goes H6 to prepare. Ah, that big picture, you mean? No, I don't think that Black aims, because he played here right now. What is the time condition? Is the time condition like 1 hour? 1 hour game? So then they might still have some time. 45 Fisher time plus 20. Okay, let's see. Okay. Anyway, it's a pity that we are still in pandemic. So this Tigre, originally it is Tigre, Tigre Ellie Cup, but it didn't happen in real. So we address it to the online. So I hope in like half a year things get back to normal, so we can see us in real. Anyway, still, I mean, Go is the game that we can still enjoy through online. Okay. I definitely prefer offline game. You too, right? Offline game I prefer. But anyway, still, we are lucky because there are many other parts like some physical sports that they cannot do this online mode. But Go we can still enjoy. Okay. And we can get the Kifu directly. That's also a good benefit of this online game. I believe that the review is very important. There are 2 different types of review, or 3, that after the game you just review yourself or review, discuss with your opponent, and get the review by strong players. If you do 3 reviews after playing a serious game like that, then I'm sure that you can improve your Go. It'll be a great help. A throw-in doesn't mean much. So we can see clearly that Black doesn't see this. So if I defend here, then clearly White is leading this game. Yeah. Okay. So White plays there. White can win, but White just connect. So now Black has many core threats, so Black shouldn't play for this area anymore, but cut at G18. So this kind of stuff, is it, if I say to Tigre, to the pet, that, okay, so here's the thing, look at the upper side, there could be something. If I just mention this and don't tell what exactly he can do, then how many percentage increases that he can find this move, you think? I mean, just not telling the move, but just, okay, look over there must be something like this. Then the percentage increases, right? So to find this kind of stuff, it's not only about the reading imagination ability that you read. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is imagination that you should read it with your eyes. But to recognize that there's something or not, that is intuition. This kind of intuition reading intuition or technical intuition is as important as the reading imagination part. So, if you have your own side, which whispers to your eye that, okay, look there, there's something. I'm sure that all of you can get like 3-4 levels higher. But reading intuition, yes. So the way in Korea or Japan, China, the 연구생s, when I was young, the only way to increase that part was just doing, bunch of 치매고 practice. Okay? Just a huge amount of, practice makes you have this. It's like a big data, big data way, the AI's way. You just put everything in it, and then somehow, good thing comes up like that. But it's, not easy, is it? Okay. So that is the only way to win, I think. Deep learning. Right. So Blitz game, it can be good for the players who have low game experience. Bad experience is also an experience, so that is quite important. But for the most of the players, Blitz is more for fun. That you just you have a skill to enjoy. If you don't know how to play tennis, then you cannot enjoy tennis, right? But like that, you play Go, so you should enjoy this game, and that is the way to enjoy the game. But study and enjoy is different. So in the study part, Blitz can be like a poison, because the bad intuition would stick more with you. Okay. So if you think that you have more bad intuitions, bad habits, then you better not to play. But if you think that you have a huge amount of lack of game experience, then you better do it. Okay. So we're all looking for the variation that whether I can see this upper side cutting point by chance or not. That's exciting, As an observer, that is quite interesting, right? As soon as this upper side decides, we can move on to the next one. I think still the game is okay for Dennis. I think white is leading. I don't know. We don't need to. I mean, as soon as we check the upper side results, that it didn't come yet, so we can just lay down a bit and check it. Okay. So games are. It seems Black doesn't notice it. So until the side point out that look over there like this. Anyway, in case the white, which is love row, if love row wins, then he would have more chance to win this OGGRE. Okay, Black's that move is even working. White's that move. So Black couldn't get any points, even lost so many points. So, and more, the only way to win is to cut over the upper side. Anyway, the game is nearly done. So the first game or so, I think is nearly done. So we may. So maybe I should ask it. Any questions about playing or Go studying, because to enjoy Go you know how to do, but to study is the best thing that I can tell and share. There are many of updated knowledge of the opening. So most of you know how to handle the 3-3 invasion or some open play patterns, but even beyond on that, that stuff are quite interesting. So if you have chance, then you better keep updating your knowledge. You mean like this one? That black cut and then give this. Because black lost so many points in the middle and the left side, this can be an option. Okay, but this damage is quite big. Black simply get like 15 points more. So that is, I didn't count, but I think that can make the game pretty close at least. So cannot say that. I think it is not enough to win yet. Black's wedge and link is in center, so I can just simply push once to have one eye at A, and I can take center to play B. Then game can be finished. So did white? No, white didn't. Okay. So white did play this push. Okay, so game is on the way to finish, I suppose. Fun. Who is fun? Okay. So especially in this game, or the second game, there were many cases. I think this game will be decided soon. So let's move it to the second one, the first board, because unless black cuts on the top, it will be decided. I know fan, but don't know fan or fan. Okay, this game. So here, the game. Okay, nothing interesting. White eventually played this one, which was good, and white can survive from here. So game will be pretty much over here. So in this game, we checked several moments when to play this one. That shoulder it. The shoulder it is the move that you can use it for, say, the forcing move. Okay, forcing move. After here, black may even block and Hane. If I place here, then black plays this one. Okay. So that is the sequence that you should remember. If I block, black can come to the corner, so that is okay. So this was the first moment. White plays B, black comes here. White plays A, black jumps. And even more clear point here was this one. Instead of C, white should have played this shoulder it, okay, and ask once again, would you like to have A or B? Okay, like this. If black plays A, then I want to focus on the lower side. Then okay, you take that. I take the right side, like this. White may jump too. In general, it comes when there's no stone, like this. So in this position, that is perfect. Let's say black stone was on the top instead, like that. And white places shouldered before white goes to the lower side and ask it, would you like to focus on the right side or the lower side, like this? If black pushes here, white can just come, like this, here or maybe one line closer, like this. Then that just, gives the chance that, for instance, black tenuki, let's say black tenuki, black won't do it like that, but if black does it, then in this position, if I had this question now, okay, I play here, how would you answer? Then black would say that, oh, the lower side isn't interesting anymore, so I would go to the right side, like this, or black can even play here. right? But it looks black answered this one of illegal. Okay, so this exchange is already made. So later, if I get a chance to play an additional move, I can block it, block and harm it. Okay. That is the. So one is good probe before three. Yes, good probe. In this position, when there's no stone, or like the game situation, this shoulder was also a very good move. So please use it. That was the first thing that I did it for my Go School members. Because this can be used very often when your opponent enclose with the knight move. Not the large knight move, the knight move only. If you use this in the large knight move position, like this position, then it is bad because this size is pretty big enough. So in this case, you should attach on the top. This is the similar position like that. So that is another topic. Okay? So in this case, this one, shoulder. So this one comes quite often. Your opponent plays knight move and close up. Then please use this as the how to say forcing move. Don't play this move for just jumping only, like this one. You can use it, it's not bad, but it's difficult to know the meaning, right? So use this as the forcing move. And after using this, make the other direction, then be great. Okay. So still this second game, the upper right corner, upper side hasn't played yet, and it seems White would do it now. So we can follow because there is a game on the lower right corner of this view of this screen. Okay. I think game will be decided pretty soon. And this game, White is leading by many. White can even look for killing this group, so White gonna win this game. White did it. So White played on the upper right corner of the second game. So it's finish it. Okay. Haji, D8, no. There's nothing. Blacks are all connected. Okay, I think we can stop streaming here because games are decided. I would let you go for having lunch. Me too. And the last round, the fifth round is going to begin at 2, right? And I'm going to come back at around 2:45, depending on the speed of the game. So we're going to enjoy the last game too. Okay. Good. Thank you, and see you in a couple of hours. Okay. Bye-bye.